This is a crazy story of a duke losing it. He decided to go for poison to solve his problems. What a shocking choice. He dashed to his daughter's lab, grabbed poison, handed it to Osterman, saying 10 drops kill. Osterman was speechless. Nevertheless, he agreed, quite unaware that by sheer coincidence, his daughter Praskovia had witnessed the entire incident. She immediately told the 3 guards, who were all shocked, especially Semen, who had a crush on the princess. She couldn't bear the thought of the princess in danger, so she decided to rush back, but was stopped by Praskovia. Now they were all being hunted down, and going back would be a disaster, so Praskovia decided to go solo. Good people are weak because they haven't stooped low enough to become villains. Elizabeth's daughter doesn't want to go bad, but what does she get in return? In the eyes of Russian nobles, despite this girl having no desire for power, her potential made her a criminal simply by existing. This is probably what is meant by innocent people bearing the guilt, God help us all, on the very day. A bottle of poison was slyly slipped into the morning tea, served to Elizabeth, who gracefully took a sip as if it were just another day. Just then, Praskovia rushed in, and thank goodness she made it in time. The princess had only taken a small sip just a moment before, and right after that she took out her antidote. She promptly administered the medication to Elizabeth, while on the other side, the poisoning maid reported Praskovia's arrival to her orders, like a gossiping bell. This meant her involvement couldn't be hidden anymore, but what of it? Although attempting to kill the princess could lead to losing one's head, old Fox Osterman wouldn't be scared by such trivial matters. If Elizabeth found out, what could she do, right? Besides, Praskovia's father, Duke Yusupov, was involved too. Who's scared now? The old foxes began to play hot potato. And so, they promptly sent someone to inform the Duke, making it understandable why Yusupov was so furious. Even if Osterman showed up, he had to give some face. His subordinates were making a scene in his own house. What a predicament. This tested his patience, and the foxes blamed each other, unaware the princess didn't plan revenge. Revenge? Ridiculous. Her mother, Tsarina Catherine, had Osterman as a subordinate, Yusupov as her sister's father. She didn't want revenge at all, so Elizabeth became all the more determined to escape the palace, further misunderstanding her mother's intent. Catherine was completely unaware, seeing the princess like this. Praskovia didn't stop her but was just about to say. At that moment, Bactrin suddenly arrived and saw her troubled heart settle down at once, then told Bactrin to leave the royal palace quickly and let her take care of it. After Bactrin left, her friend led Elizabeth outside. She also revealed the whereabouts of the 3 guards, emphasizing that Praskovia didn't trust Bactrin in the slightest. Yet the princess had complete faith in her. Maybe that's the sugar-coating of love. That night, Praskovia reached the hiding place of the and revealed everything to them in full detail, with Semen doing his utmost to convince the princess not to leave. There must be a conspiracy here, but here lies the issue: who can advise a person in love? So the 3 guards decided to tail the princess when she left and seized the opportunity. Just when they were ready to leave, Osterman's men showed up. Praskovia quickly thought on her feet and told the 3 to escape first while she dealt with them. Meanwhile, Elizabeth was getting ready. She penned a letter from Afra to deliver to her mother Catherine, basically saying she had no intention of revealing anything. Hoping her mother wouldn't jump to conclusions yet, Mafra turned around and handed the letter to Osterman. This letter never reached Catherine, and if only the mother could have seen it, perhaps a hint of guilt might have awakened in her heart. The next morning, Mafra headed out from the palace, followed by her 3 guards. The princess thought she was being discreet, unaware that the French, Osterman and Misenkov, along with her 3 guards, were all hot on her. Osterman and Misenkov wanted the wool and the princess, while the French just wanted her. Her 3 guards simply wanted to keep her safe. With such a dangerous situation looming, how would Elizabeth protect herself from such ruthless couples? They say a father's love is toothless. Could this father be toothless? This father was a Russian noble. Leading daughter Praskovia, he secretly let Elizabeth's 3 guards go, only to have Osterman's men catch them red-handed. They brought the daughter to Duke Yusupov, and she was furious, especially since her daughter ruined her plans to not kill Elizabeth. How could she make her daughter obedient? The ruthless father planned to marry her off to the son of a noble. In this manner, he could maintain her obedience and successfully form an alliance. What an exceptional 2-for-1 bargain it is. The next morning, her father found Praskovia again, informing her that she would marry Vanya, the son of Dolgorukov. Stubborn Praskovia naturally refused to accept this fact. Her girlfriend was in grave danger. Meanwhile, fleeing Elizabeth had no idea, and upon hearing this, her mother Catherine only deepened the misunderstanding. Catherine was convinced that her daughter headed for France to rally forces and overthrow her rule. To ease Catherine's worries, Osterman quickly assured her that he had already sent people to intercept them. This calmed the Empress' anxiety, but Mysankov wasn't satisfied, so he sent out a detachment to pursue. A sneaky Mysankov was up to something. He wanted the will and hoped to persuade Catherine to marry his daughter off to Peter Roman II.